Hello, my name is P7 and welcome back to Battlefleet Gothic. Last time, well, we got introduced to the orcs and we failed their mission, but we did do a successful mission in capturing chaos data, so we kind of balanced out for priority missions on that one. Fair note, I have installed, and I hope I'm going to say this right, the Varietium Imperialis mod for Battlefleet Gothic, mainly because it adds more ships, and I've been playing around with it in the single player a little bit, and I don't know if it'll affect things in the campaign, also for larger point count battles, at least in skirmish mode. I don't know, again, if that will affect things in campaign or not, so I guess this is now technically a modded run. We might see, in fact, we should probably go back to Port Maw. There's probably things I could do there in Port Maw anyway, which will also give me a chance to check, because we do have a light cruiser slot that I haven't filled, if I remember right. Oh, yeah, a new light cruiser slot. In fact, we still have a light cruiser that we didn't even add. Okay, we do get them. So, here's one of them, the Enforcer. Instead of your standard Dauntless, she's a light cruiser with an air wing, which, you know, doesn't look too bad at all, considering. So she's got the ordnance launch bays, her two light double macro turrets, and her prow lance, heavy prow lance. Does the standard Dauntless have a heavy prow lance or a... No, it's a heavy prow lance, alright. And we have upgrades to do anyway, so I guess it's a good thing we came back. Let's get Master Gunner for initial critical chance of lances, which we have, and macro weapons, because we technically, I don't actually know. I don't think the Gothic has any macro weapons. I think only lances. And then let's get a point to Navigator in case we do have to retreat the Gothic from the battle. And then upgrades. Well, we could go for a power ram. But one of the upgrades I like to take on all my ships is additional void shield generators, because if it takes longer to get through the shields, and that's less damage taken to the hull in the space of time that you're doing more damage to the enemy. And to me, that just makes sense. Of course, everybody's different, so some people won't take the void shield generators. They might take the Voss pattern void shields, which have a 25% chance to deny damage, or enhanced battle bridge instead, or power ram, or additional turrets, or belt armor. There's tons of different options. I'm still gonna upgrade the Avenger of Defiance, which is still a name that I... And then our Enforcer that we just got is called the Son of Defiance. I'm sensing a theme. I don't know if you can or not, but I'm sensing a theme. Let's give you a point in Master Gunner, and a point in Tech Priest. And then you have an upgrade, your macros and the heavy lance. I think I'm going to give you disruption overcharge. That way, as you're closing with the energy, you do enemy, not energy, you do more damage to them with your lance to their shields, and then broadside with the excuse me, macro cannons. But that's everything here. So we're gonna pass the turn and see what comes up. And turn. 140, 41st millennia.
The information we recovered from the enemy flagship has revealed a plan for a massive chaos invasion. The enemy's target is the World of Purgatory in the Aura subsector. Set a course for Purgatory at once. Repel this invasion.
It is too late to save the World of Purgatory, Lord Admiral. We received a single message from Purgatory's planetary governor. The message is grim, but you should hear it for yourself. Transcribing this message cost us the life of one of our astropaths.
Chaos forces have landed on the planet. There are too many. The enemy has broken through every defense. The heretics got what they came for. A powerful relic called the Hand of Darkness. They're here! Oh!
The existence of the Hand of Darkness was only known to a few Inquisitors and the Governor himself. It is an ancient artifact of great power, and we must not allow Abaddon to use it against us. Lord Admiral, we have to retrieve this artifact at once, for the safety of the Gothic sector.
Agreed. Admiral Spire, I am dispatching you and your fleet to stop the Chaos ships from escaping from Purgatory with the Hand of Darkness. Recover it at all costs.
Alright, and then this is the introduction to the breakthrough missions. Attacker has to destroy enemy defense platforms to get line ships across the map, or just kill all the defending ships. And Defender has to destroy enemy line ships, or hold for long enough. And we were gonna go to Purgatory anyway, because that's a Forge world. In fact, there's another Forge world under attack. Or lost. Yeah, there's another Forge world lost. Why does it say 0 of 2? Alright, that's odd. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's only 4, but we got 5 lost worlds.
The Chaos fleet has regrouped and is heading for the edge of the Purgatory system to enter the warp. Admiral Spire, you must stop the enemy fleet from retreating and recover the artifact the heretics snatched from the planet.
Lord Admiral, the best way to accomplish these goals would be to put a blockade around the entire system.
Indeed. I've already given that order, and multiple battle groups are en route to the Purgatory system as we speak. I've commanded the battle groups to form the blockade in the Chaos fleet's path to keep them from entering the warp.
Understood, Lord Admiral. I am ready to sail out and meet the enemy.
I suspect that it's going to be a fact that it's being counted twice as a lost world, because I think then we have to escort the Inquisitor ship from Purgatory, which is still technically a lost world then. I think that might be why, despite having only 4 lost systems, we have 5 lost worlds. It's confusing. But we're going to sail out as required by the Inquisition. Inquisition is not somebody you say no to. If the Inquisition shows up and says, hey, do this, generally you go, yes sir, no questions asked, sir. Unless you don't want to, and then you're not a problem anymore. Let's put it that way. You just kind of vanish.
Admiral Spire, the Imperial Navy has set up a blockade around the Purgatory system in order to trap the Chaos fleet and recover the relic. Some additional defense platforms have been deployed in the region to reinforce the blockade.
Admiral, the defense platform has been fitted with warp inhibitors, which can disable the warping capacity of the enemy ships.
Every Chaos vessel must be destroyed before it can reach the edge of the system and escape our wrath.
Well, first thing I'm going to do is select these guys, tell them auto heal and auto use your overcharge shields, supercharged void shields. That way they can manage themselves. The Son of Roberto, the Avenger of Defiance, and our Firestorm Escort. You guys target at will, do that, and board at possible. I'll set you to 3k, and you automatically use your supercharge, and you're good. They're probably grouped up in here inside this gas cloud.
Underway!
So we get underway, and fire the tubes.
Ship ready.
Two of those torpedoes look good for that guy. Actually, no. Maybe that torpedo. But this isn't all for this mission, is it? Unless this is something like a cruiser or a heavy cruiser. Oh, there's something right there, I think. Unless it detonated in thin air. That's just a firestorm, that's fine. I don't mind having that thing having its shields discharged. Nope, there's two.
Your orders?
You two are gonna break and defend against that way.
Sighted.
It's a light cruiser, so the Gothic should hopefully be able to take it out by itself.
Orders received. Targeting enemy vessel.
The defense platforms are under attack. We need your fleet's protection to stop
there's
the
the
Chaos
cruiser.
Fleet from breaking through.
At your command.
And lightning strike failed. Alright, that's less than good.
Acquiring new vector.
Because your cannons are good to 6k, so yep, you can hit. That's good.
On target. At your command.
You do a boarding action.
Received.
And no joy in the boarding action.
Yes, Admiral.
Alright, you're coming about.
Course plotted.
There we go. Half the shields are gone. I'm actually gonna
Changing course.
change your target to be the cruiser, the Carnage. Just to focus your fire.
Setting course.
And not dilute the fire of
All
the
ahead
fleet.
full.
Of course, he can't leave until these are destroyed. So, him being over there is not too much of an issue.
Cruising speed set. Engines to maximum.
Yep, it should be, yep. In
Cruising
weapon
speed
range.
set. Execute high energy turn. All ahead full.
I don't understand why they're continuing to
Cruising speed
go
set.
after, go past rather. There we go. Looks like 3 will hit, maybe 4. Definitely 4. That was a good
For the
solid.
Emperor.
Oh, he's trying to warp out. He's trying to run.
Ship ready. We've struck at the enemy's heart.
Yep, cancel his warp. He's not going anywhere, and he just triggered his warp thing. So he's not going to be able to try again anytime soon.
Helm
So let the Gothic
coordinates
go to
acknowledged.
intercept the Hellbringer, or the light cruiser. Because then he's already in position. And he tried to mutiny, well, insborn a caption,
Lock on
mutiny,
target.
and now he's slower than us, so we can kind of just sit in front of him.
Awaiting orders.
Understood.
And a nice perfect torpedo target.
Engines hot.
And let's go for a
Acquiring
ram.
new vector. Resuming normal functions.
Ram him to death.
Reporting successful boarding action.
Admiral, I have a recovery team combing through the enemy wreckage to reclaim the Hand of Darkness. You are to be congratulated for keeping this artifact out of Abaddon's grasp.
Not too bad of a mission. Only 2 ships, so don't have to split it too much. Not have to worry about too many ships flying around. There we go. 163 renown earned. We're now at 433 renown. Every hull at 100 hull points. Oh, ship loses a defense turret. We can even more. Yep.
Admiral Spy, you've done it. The Hand of Darkness has been seized from a Chaos vessel and transferred into my keeping. You must escort my ship out of the Purgatory system so that we may reach Port Moore and secure the artifact. Your conduct in the battle was exemplary, Admiral Spire. You've brought great honor to yourself and the Imperial Navy.
Yeah, and it's exactly as I thought. It is a fact that Purgatory is a 2-in-1 system that we had 0 Forged Worlds and 5 Lost Worlds, despite only having 4 missions. And technically, we don't have to do the Purgatory mission. Actually, no, it's just a cruiser clash. 400 points, so it can actually maybe bring more stuff. Sure, Cruiser Clash it is. And it also frees up the Forge World, so if we do any upgrades to our ships, then it's not as expensive. So obviously the Gothic, then the Dauntless, and then let's bring the Enforcer out, along with a Firestorm Frigate. 1 extra point. Alright, let's get this clash underway. I'm going to try and focus over here because there's less things over here to run into. So the Son of Roberto, the Avenger of Defiance, and then on the right flank, the Son of Defiance. With the Firestorm, he's going to dash up ahead. Everybody do that. You're going to auto do that. You're going to deploy bombers automatically. Actually... Or do I set you to deploy assault boats? I'll give it to bombers. And then you're all set up. 5 ships to destroy, so
Orders received.
probably light cruisers and escorts. Or a couple of cruisers with escorts in the form of light cruisers. But we'll find out in a moment. As soon as we, close with the enemy. Let's just send it off right now.
Yes, Admiral.
Oh yes,
Awaiting
go to
orders.
3K. That way your macro weapons are at their most accurate. Of course, the Gothic is falling behind because it's a cruiser, and unlike the Chaos cruisers, it can't keep up with the light cruisers.
Ship ready.
Which is a shame, but it also makes a bit of sense because it doesn't look like they changed the or increased the propulsion too much. If anything, it looks like they actually decreased the propulsion amount for the cruisers over the light cruisers. So that actually makes a bit of sense. And I also forgot that the frigates
Yes, Admiral.
are the same speed as the light cruisers, so the light cruisers are dashing off ahead, not the other way around. But that's a fighter squadron. That's 2, so that's a light cruiser possibly
Setting
armed
course.
At your command.
with fighters. Of course, because we can't see it, we can't target it,
At your command.
which is a shame.
Enemy ship sighted.
Yeah, it's a Hellbringer. Alright,
We are
not
the
too bad.
Imperial Navy.
Oh, there's a probably Mark II
Enemy
over
ship
there.
sighted.
And there's an escort.
Your orders.
Okay, not too bad. He ran into that, which is a good job.
On target.
Boarding action failed. Boarding success. There we go. Hull breach. Boarding success. Weapon destroyed. So he's lost one of his macro turrets. And he's down.
Course plotted. Target locked
That's an
in.
escort. Might as well kill it.
Ship ready.
You have all your weapons. System's good. So
Yes,
I say, did you lose a hangar bay already? Might as well focus down target and kill it. And it's gone.
Engaging.
Focus on the next one. A small glitch there with the enforcer. You can, at the right angle, actually just see through where they've just stuck the model. Actually, no, that's actually I don't think you can. I think that's just the that gap there. No, actually you can. You can just see through the enforcer at the right angles. Then again, this
Underway.
is basically a Dauntless. It isn't supposed to have this on it, having it slapped onto it. So not like they could just take a section from another ship and put it in place. So I think they did fairly well, but you know, it's still a mod. There's still some things.
Orders.
But it's nice to have more options, especially early on, because more options is more fun. And I like more fun because you can have more things, like low-tier carriers, as long as you don't mind the occasional you can just see through the ship. Oh, it's actually a cruiser.
Targeting enemy vessel.
It's a murder. Murder's all macros. Although they're smaller macros than the Imperial macros, so they do less damage.
Ship ready.
But they also fire faster.
Lock on target.
There we go. Some nice targeting.
Awaiting orders.
Let's get a lightning strike.
Your orders.
Fire on board.
Execute high energy turn.
And torpedo tubes away. There we go. Nice little torpedo hits.
Initiate emergency repairs.
He's trying to jump.
Your orders.
I don't think he'll make it. Oh, he actually made it. I wasn't expecting him to make it out. There we go. It's a victory either way. And I'll take a victory any day. That kind of rhymed. I'll take it. More renown and more progress towards the next rank up. And they both ranked up, so we're going to go back to Port Mall either way. Which also means our upgrades are going to be cheaper. Or at least not more expensive. Which is still cheaper. Back to Port Mall. Still gotta deal with the orcs, lest they attack again, and I still gotta do other things. Lots of things to do. Alright, Son of Roberto. Crew. Let's give your tech priest an upgrade. And we're gonna give you disruption overcharge because now your lances will do more damage against shields. And then our enforcer, we'll give you squadron sergeant. Basically makes their planes less likely to just explode on contact. Yeah, up close it's an absolutely fine model. It actually looks like a proper model up close. It's just at long range there's a chance you can actually just see through the ship. Because, you know, it wasn't exactly designed to go on a light cruiser, this module, I don't think. Although, technically, there is a light cruiser model, maybe not in the game, but in a pre-rendered cutscene of the Enforcer, flying past at the very start. So, it's not too bad. Upgrades. We're actually going to give you automated refueling systems, that way your squadrons get out there faster. And then we'll give you supercharged void shield. Sure, why not? Alright, to the Gothic sector. And no deployments and turn. 140, Millennium 41.
My agents have recovered the Hand of Darkness from the wreckage of a Chaos ship. I am now carrying the relic on board my vessel.
My fleet is on its way to you now, Inquisitor.
Don't like that. Don't like that. Especially since it's a convoy mission that I'm defending. Over to
Admiral,
Purgatory.
I need you to stay on alert. Now that the Hand of Darkness is in our possession, Abaddon will probably do everything he can to retrieve it. We must not let this happen.
Indeed. So we're gonna obviously take our Gothic. Makes sense. It's our biggest ship, has maybe not the most firepower. Actually, I think it does have the most. maybe not. Maybe in a minute, one light macro battery, or rather a macro battery, could outdamage the Gothic single lance battery. Oh, that's interesting. The heavy prow lance is more damage and has a shorter relic charge time than the lances on the Gothic, which is interesting. And of course, we're gonna bring our most skilled Dauntless and a Firestorm frigate, of course.
Admiral Spire, I need you to be extremely vigilant. We can't afford any risks with the artifact being in my ship.
Understood, Inquisitor.
What? A mutiny on my ship? The Pillar of Truth is being sabotaged. They have neutralized our engines and generators.
Admiral, our auger arrays indicate that many unidentified ships are converging towards our position.
Admiral Spire to all ships. We need to place ourselves in a defensive position around the Pillar of Truth.
Alright, so that was maybe not completely unexpected, but there you go. Traitors in the Inquisition. Who would have thought?
Spire, cover the Pillar of Truth while I get rid of every single traitor aboard my ship. We must protect
You
the
will fight
artifact
there.
at all costs.
And you'll move yourself over here.
Helm coordinates acknowledged.
What did he just do? Got Chaos Space Marines on there. Oh, he's a fighter variant. Okay, he's actually not too bad of a
Yes,
ship.
Admiral.
Assault Pro success.
Awaiting orders.
Of course, he's also fighting the Pillar of Truth, so that makes. Oh, don't auto use your torpedoes. That's just silly.
Underway.
Damage teams, begin repairs now.
Actually, they're both just Hellbringers.
Ship ready.
Warning action, district success, and weapon damage.
Course plotted. At your command.
Deck destroy, that's good. No more special orders for you.
Activating tactical
Let's bring it
cogitators.
around.
Setting course.
Deploy them.
We are the Imperial Navy.
And give chase. And maybe even ram. And he just sailed past the Pillar of Truth. And it's many
Understood.
plasma macro batteries.
Cruising speed set.
That was not a smart move, if I do say so myself. As someone who is a purveyor of not smart moves sometimes, that was an especially not smart move.
For the
Heavy
Emperor.
damage. And that one is gone. The Dementia of Doom. Okay.
Awaiting orders.
Oh, they've actually managed to either destroy or damage. It's just damage. It's not gone
Ship
completely.
ready.
One of the turrets, not turrets, hard points of the
Course
Pillar of
plotted.
Truth.
Your orders.
Continue to fight. Don't just stop. Although the Pillar of Truth might just kill it. And the Pillar of Truth just killed it.
Orders
You
received.
have done well, Admiral. We have managed to purge the heretics.
Light
Before I
cruiser.
take the time to hang the prisoners myself, we must leave this system. Repairing our warp engines will take some time. We'll need your ship's protection
And someone just
until
blew
we
up.
can get them fully functional. Show no mercy.
Your orders.
Well, continue to fight, obviously.
Yes, Admiral.
Let's jump closer.
Changing course. Acquiring new vector.
Get some lances off.
Engaging.
Get some boarding in. Hull breach.
Spotted.
And now. And then the other side. He's
Target
badly
locked
hurt. You didn't go to the asteroid field. Good. That is good. And he's dead.
Waiting orders. Engines to maximum.
Close in.
Engines hot.
Generators damaged.
Cruising speed set.
That's a good strike.
Execute high energy turn.
There we go. Get our lances away, and then you're just kind of chilling here. Almost.
Activating tactical cogitators.
Iron turn. No, too close for that.
All ahead full. At your command.
And then just go and kill this guy who's just sitting still.
Initiate emergency repairs.
Like a fool. Come about as one, and then just fire. And completely murder him. I would fire torpedoes, but these two are gonna cross in front. Because they're faster. So they're gonna, you know, get in front first. You know what?
Command.
Ramming speed.
Engines to maximum. Cruising speed set.
There we go.
The Emperor is with us, Admiral. The repairs are done, and the tech priests have begun the machine spirit ritual. You must hold the enemies at bay a little longer, so we can warp out of this mess.
Your orders.
Don't go into the field.
Understood.
Avoid it.
Activating tactical cogitators.
High energy turn.
Cruising speed
There we
set.
go. And now fight.
Ship
You
ready.
two move to fight the devastation.
Lock on target.
Which I think might be the Gothic counterpart for the Chaos. Yeah, it's the Gothic counterpart for Chaos. Actually, no. It's got a launch bay and lances. It's not quite the Gothic counterpart for Chaos, but it's close.
Ship ready.
They got kept the time bubble,
Your
which
orders.
is less
Warp
than good.
engines are fully operational. I'm taking my ship and the relic to Port Moore at once.
Alright then. And he's jumping out. Generator's damaged.
Ship ready.
You move out of the way.
Acquiring new vector. Burn retros.
Come on, keep moving forward.
Resuming normal functions.
Oh, you incidentally rammed him. And then got torpedoed.
Cruising speed set.
Admiral Spire to all ships. The Pillar of Truth is now secure. Disengage immediately.
Well, there we go. Don't even need to kill him. That's always good. We don't need to spend time killing up the enemies, although we would probably kill them. Because, you know, they're heresy. The excuse often given. That bonus renown points minus that. Don't know why. So we got 92. Don't know why we get a minus bonus renown points. Don't understand. But sure.
The purpose of this relic may yet still be a mystery, but it is now secured and protected by sworn guardians of the Inquisition. The Emperor is with us, but we must remain watchful, for Abaddon's thirst for revenge will never be slaked.
There we go.
Congratulations, Admiral. Your actions here have saved the lives of billions. Thanks to you, the threat we face is far less dangerous.
You are to be commended for your victory. However, the war for the Gothic sector is far from over. We must remain vigilant. Analysis of the enemy wreckage tells us that what we've faced so far is merely the vanguard of a much larger Chaos fleet. The Inquisitor and I are sending a report to Segmentum Command.
Very well. The Hand of Darkness. Now under the Emperor's protection, this ancient artifact might prove itself useful later. And if not, at least it won't be useful for our enemy. The Hand of Darkness has yet to reveal its powers. Alright. I was looking at one more deployment. So let's finally deal with these orcs that have been sitting in this planet for a long time. Attacker, 300 points. Let's get in there. And the Wog in this section, then we'll have to deal with the Wog in the other section next turn. Before it starts spiraling out of control. Forces getting in a hand. There's tons of pretty little screenshot options when this happens. Lots of gas clouds. I think we're going to position ourselves over here and then make for a gas cloud.
Helm coordinates acknowledged!
3 ships, so probably 3? No. Unless they're cheaper than 100 points each, you couldn't get 3 light cruisers into a match for 300. You can get 2 in an escort. And that's what I'm willing it's going on. It's 2 light cruisers and an escort. That's probably a light cruiser. That might be a light cruiser or an escort. Or that could be the escort or light cruiser. Then again, the AI does seem to have a point advantage since for 400 points they had the last time a light cruiser, a cruiser, and like 5 escorts. I thought technically we had 2 light cruisers and 1 escort, so they might have actually been able to actually
Changing
get
course!
more escorts with that point amount. Let's just send those away. And it might hit. It looks like it'll intercept. But who knows if it'll actually intercept. Plus it might give them give us an indication of what size that enemy ship is, depending on how many it hits. Although, if this was a multiplayer match, I probably wouldn't be doing that, because that would tell the player, this is a cruiser right away. Or a battle cruiser. Maybe 1 hit. Might be a cruiser coming head on. Who knows, though? And we're both in gas clouds. Maybe 2 hits. If I were to guess, I'd say light cruiser. But I could be wrong.
Orders received!
Onward to glory, lads.
Enemy ship sighted.
Light cruiser. 3 light cruisers. Yeah, the AI is
Enemy ship
points.
sighted.
Engines to maximum!
Oh, then we knocked out his generators automatically. Well, that was a good first boarding action. No, it's just shield it down. That's all.
Initiate emergency
And he went
repairs!
screwing through the formation.
We are the
Lots of
Imperial
gas
Navy!
clouds.
Enemy ship sighted!
Weapon destroyed, that's good. And a hull breach.
Enemy ship sighted!
More laser fire. That's always good. Taking the deck off.
Activating tactical cogitators.
Okay, good. You're both turning away.
All ahead full! Activating
There we go.
tactical
Managed to get out of the line of fire. As these two are just having an old-fashioned line battle.
Awaiting orders.
Although technically, no, because you're within vision range, you can still
Yes,
see him.
Admiral.
That kind of oddity's going on.
Activating tactical cogitators.
Get those away. Most of them hit. He's looking to warp.
For the Emperor. Acquiring new vector.
Trying to outrun the orc ship.
Cruising speed set.
Oh, he blew up. Managed to get him.
Your orders.
Ramming speed.
Cruising speed set.
There we go. Got some damage off the ram.
Ship ready.
He used to be bowing. Not broadside.
At your command.
He's looking to warp away.
Target locked in. Lock on target.
So focus your fire on the next one. I don't mind if they warp out. Although they do die, I won't say no if they do die.
Begin repairs now. Course plotted. Awaiting orders.
Stop blocking the Gothic's line of fire.
Resuming normal functions. Execute high energy turn.
And right about there.
Understood.
There we go.
Cruising speed set. For the Emperor.
Keep closing in. Oh,
Ship
and
ready.
I guess push him around a little bit.
Cruising speed set. Yes, Admiral.
There we go. This has not turned out to be too bad of a fight. Of course, our Gothic needs to be repaired, but, I mean, what ship doesn't?
At your
The
command.
Dauntless doesn't. We're trying to run now.
Awaiting orders.
One. Boarding action away.
Our orders have caused internal damage.
Got the warp to stop off. And those torpedoes should hit, hopefully. Again, you're blocking the Gothic's line of fire. Seriously, stop doing this. We're blocking the
Engines
Gothic's
to
path.
maximum. Activating tactical cogitators.
Actually, just do a high energy turn. There we go.
Bulkheads collapsing, sir.
Oh, you're fine. No, never mind. That was the escort ship. Okay, you may have died. I will accept that you may have died. In fact, you did die. There we go, and the Avenger of Defiance is leveled up, and we leveled up to rank 4. So we're definitely going to Port Maw. Because we got some upgrades and I think a new cruiser slot. Campaign saved, no more deployments. We're not doing too bad, all things considered. A new cruiser slot. I was right. We're definitely going to take that. So, no new cruisers. Could take another Gothic. Don't think I will. Dictator, heavy torpedo propel, macro battery, and ordnance launch bay. Could go with Dominator, Nova cannon, and macro batteries. Yeah, they do more damage than a Lance battery, but they're not as accurate because the Lances always hit. Nova cannon is interesting. It's basically kind of like a plasma bomb. So you can fire it, but it's not accurate by any means of the word accurate. Could take a Tyrant. Shush. Go away, Windows. I'm deciding capital ship decisions here. Go away, shoo. think it does less damage but has a higher range, and then you can also go for Lunar, which is a mix of the Lance and the Macro. So it gets the best of both worlds. It has some weapons that will guaranteed hit, and then some weapons that won't hit, but they do more damage. I think I'm gonna go with the Dominator. Just for the Novocaine, because the Novocaine does a lot of damage if it hits. It's not guaranteed to hit. It's more like a skill than an actual weapon. It is by no means accurate, to say the least. Imprecise. Attacks occur in a random point near the desired position. Which is like, hey, over there somewhere, fire a shot and hope that it hits. And I notice it takes 120 seconds, it takes 2 minutes to reload after you've fired. So this is something it was not something you use lightly. Let's put it that way. I'll leave your skills for a moment. Let's bump up the... What do we bump up? Let's bump up the Servitors. Improves your skill cooldown. That'll do. But I'm going to call the episode here. We've secured the Hand of Darkness, so one relic that Abaddon will get. And we've gotten ourselves a new cruiser with a Nova Cannon. That will be fun, or horribly inaccurate. It's like a KV-2 in World of Tanks. When it hits, it does a lot of damage. But it doesn't always hit. But I'd like to thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you all next time.